This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed protector of the universe, bonded to the energy transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, like an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar. Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode 108. I am Phil. Joining me as always, master of the Quantum Zone.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
And the master of his own domain because he's staying at home.
I am Matt. I get out for an hour a day in the rec yard. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So, trying to stay off this coronavirus topic because it's a downer, but it just seems like it's everywhere. Well, it is everywhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Just the big thing, that affects us comic fans. Did you see we might be without new comics for a couple weeks here?
I'd say more than a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Saw that.
My guy actually let me get mine early, so I'm not done reading them, but I got them today. So.
Yeah, what is it? Diamond's going to stop
Yeah.
sending all new shipments out for the foreseeable future?
I think, it's like they're going to send out whatever they have in the warehouse. I'm hoping there's one more week left because next Wednesday is my birthday. It'd be nice to have comics on my birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. I just go and buy old stuff. Or someone buys me old stuff. Danielle listen to this. Anyway. So, yeah, I just wonder, the companies haven't said anything about digital yet. Are they going to do digital? That's going to hurt the stores.
Yeah, I think because I've been watching the Twitter conversations on this. Once we get through this, nothing's going back to like it was. The kind of not with comics, not with things. Things are going to be different in almost all aspects of our lives after we survive this. So
definitely like entertainment and social stuff. Oh yeah. Where's my Walking Dead theme song? But this.
I was thinking about The Walking Dead when I was walking through the streets today, and it's weird because sometimes I only pass a handful of people also out on walks, I guess, or walking somewhere, and I try to smile, but it's some people they'll cross the street or give you a real wide berth, and it just kind of reminds me of when new characters meet each other in The Walking Dead. There's an element of skepticism and mistrust right on sight.
How many people have you killed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you a whisperer?
It's just weird. Like I said, even at work, because I'm essential. Thank you. It's just got to remember, don't shake anyone's hand or pat anybody on the back. Try to stay a couple feet away from anybody.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I didn't realize how many times.
How many people in your work setting?
We got a good bit because I work where we make ventilators. So they're looking to hire more people. Years ago we had a second shift. They got rid of that. They're bringing second shift back. They're ramping up big time.
Sounds like they need to.
That's what I said. Coronavirus is bad for the world, but good for my job security, I guess.
Yeah, for certain businesses.
Yeah. Medical, yeah.
Yeah, I went to the grocery store today, and I always bring my own bags, and they said, we can't touch your bags. So I mean, I'm fine with bagging my own stuff anyway.
Mm.
But there was just a bagger standing there. I was like, well, if you can't touch them, then just, I tried to say it politely, like, leave. Let me do it.
What are you
If you're just
doing
gonna
here?
stand there and
Why are you standing there?
what are you gonna coach me through it?
Well,
I wouldn't have done that. That would be
Probably making sure you weren't
from the eggs.
probably making sure you weren't gonna steal anything, but I would have been like, okay, MC Hammer, I got this.
Yeah. I know.
But on the bright side, I was just telling Will, did you see? I mean, we're all three of us are already watching it, but I guess they're making Picard free for a month. So if people want to watch, who haven't subscribed, want to watch Picard.
Oh, really? So you can just binge it all out in one month?
Yeah, I know. Kona's like, damn it, I paid for it.
It's cool. I haven't seen the most recent. Yeah, I haven't seen the most recent episode, so I'm kind of waiting. Maybe I might just watch them back to back as sort of a
they said
2-hour finale, because this week is the wind up.
Yeah,
thing.
and they said last week's and this week's were kind of like a big 2-part finale, but it kind of broke it up.
Because it's a cliffhanger. I mean, I was like, oh, come on,
last
man.
week's, yeah.
All right, so I'm good. I'm glad that I waited.
Mhm.
Good.
It was wise, very wise.
Cool.
Yeah, hey, I think it.
Yeah,
you'd be better.
I just forgot about it. I mean, I have nothing but time, but
He's been stuck in all those old Voyager episodes.
yeah, and Deep Space Nine. Although I did watch some modern TV today.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that show, The Outsider, which was based on a Stephen King novel. Kind of. I remember reading the novel, and there's some similarity, but they kind of take a different spin on it.
Oh.
I don't know.
I was going to say, what are the ladies on The View doing, Matt Kona?
They're broadcasting from their own mansions.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everyone has regressed to us.
That's right.
Hey, and I want to say I'm proud of the Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics sidekicks, because I think Jimmy Fallon's cleaned up his audio and stuff, but last week he sounded worse than us. His audio. Thank you very much.
Really?
Yes. So yeah, some of these shows, and I know they actually did a Talking Dead this week after Walking Dead, and they were basically just, I don't know if it was Skype or Zoom or something, but I was just like, yeah, we sound better than that. Thank you, Get Vocal, and then thank you, my editing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, people. Yeah, if you're listening on the podcast, yeah, I add bass. Matt Kona sounds like this in real life. Okay, that one.
I'm trying to look up the diamond thing, and I don't know. They're kind of vague in their statement.
Oh yeah, I asked my guy
what's going to happen.
I said, is next week the last? Is this the last shipment, or is next week? And he's like, we don't even know what's going on. So they're telling this.
You know what I think they should do? I think that they should go back to the old days of comic books being sold in supermarkets and pharmacies, because those are going to stay open.
That's right.
I don't know. They might not take as much care with the books, but
or treat it like
probably unlikely, but
treat it like food or anything else. I mean, I know it's going to cost the publishers more, but how about you polybag every comic you send out?
Yeah,
bag them. Like those Death Superman issues, or the first issue of Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Come on.
Right. Or everything is the Executioner's song with a card in it. Or something.
Oh, Matt wants a polybag and a trading card. Oh.
I do. I want a trading card. That's also a medical card. No, Mark.
We see Matt. Oh, yes, because Matt Kona wants to drown his sorrows because Boston has lost its favorite son, Tom Brady.
Yeah. Tom Brady is on to greener pastures. Who knows? Maybe they won't even play football this year. I hope not. I mean, I hope whatever.
So where did he go?
He had a good run.
So he's a Pirate now?
20 years. Now he's in Tampa Bay. Yeah, he's
yes.
Bootlegging DVDs for the Buccaneers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the Bucks of the Pittsburgh Pirates, who lost the first World Series to the Boston team, but not those guys.
But yes, no.
Although Tom Brady was drafted by the Montreal Expos. But,
Yes, Florida resident Lil Hellfire is not happy about Tom Brady. She says she's like, God damn, now I have to be a Dolphin fan now.
Why?
Because people
come
like Tom
on.
Brady, Konix, he's a cheater. You're going to learn this now that he's not on your side. He's a cheater.
I don't know. That's accurate. Yeah.
What, he's still going to root for him? The first time he plays the Patriots. The first time he plays the Patriots. Oh.
Well, he's not playing the Patriots this year because it's a completely different conference. So they don't know, like, football teams don't play every other team because it's only 16 games a season. But, I mean, if he makes it to the Super Bowl and the Patriots do too, both of those things I think are unlikely, then we'll see. But, I wish him well. I don't really.
You just wait, Matt Kone. You wait till he starts when the first game he's playing against the Patriots. It's going to be like when the ex-girlfriend shows up with her new boyfriend at your party. That's right. I called Tom Brady an ex-girlfriend. Fight me, nerds.
Fight me, nerds.
Nah. I think it's the better analogy would be like if you're, I don't know, if your sibling was dating someone and they broke up because your sibling was a jerk, and you're like, I'm not gonna take your side. I still like that person. You know, I wish him well. I hope that. Yeah.
You're right. You're right to cheat on my sister. That's right.
No, the other way around. I said if Tom Brady didn't do anything wrong, yeah, the Patriots let him go.
New math? You're confusing me, man.
Come on, follow my analogy, please. All right.
I don't know.
That's audio right from Tom Brady's house.
I don't know.
So what else is going on in the world? Yeah, it's all Corona. Oh, they pushed back Wonder Woman 1984 movie from June to August.
I saw that. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I did see that
Still
too.
no announcement on Black Widow, which was supposed to come out a month before Wonder Woman. So
I bet you it's pushed. I bet you they're not going to launch any movies at theaters in the next few months.
They're going to wait.
Why would
end
they?
Of the summer at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Sure.
I just want, again, just with the big plan Marvel has, if they would just release it on Disney Plus to get it out there, because I'm just like, I wonder if it has to come out before Falcon and Winter Soldier. It better not the real Falcon and Winter Soldier, because that's good. That's Disney. So you don't have to have that,
I don't see how it could. I mean, it takes place in the past. I mean, they could set stuff up for Falcon.
Like I said, unless there's like an end credit or something, I need to do something with something. How do you know, Will?
I don't know. I am surmising.
Time travel. We've seen time travel.
That's true. We have seen time travel to alternate.
And hey, what happens to the person you sacrifice when you put that soul stone back?
That's right. Shouldn't that come back to? Yeah, I don't. Deep thoughts.
Oh, I saw the funniest meme. That seems the Lion King, was it Simba? They're holding Simba over the cliff, and they're like, "Remember when they sacrificed Simba for the Soul Stone?"
That's pretty good.
So anything else? Yeah, it's all Corona talk.
Yeah.
No.
Like I said, I didn't read all the new comics yet, but Immortal Hulk, it was the anniversary issue because it's 750, so of course they moved back to the old numbering. It was good.
Okay, good. I'm looking forward to that. I've got the hardcover of the first 10, 12 issues, so I'm going to start and try to catch up. I've heard great things about it, but I haven't read any of them yet.
And by the time,
I read the first couple, and I think I was waiting for a collection as well.
Yeah, the first couple issues were good. After 25, some of them were kind of iffy, but 750. I was like, oh, they redeemed themselves, especially with the last page.
Cool.
What else did I read? A bunch of DC stuff. This one's for you, Ray. Batman. This will probably. I'm trying to remember. Well, when will this hit? But first week of April is going to be big because on Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, it's going to be a lot of Ray. The first, because that last Tuesday is our Spider-Man: The Lost Years talk, Kona. And then
Yes.
Thursday, which is, it's the day after April Fool's, but it's kind of our April Fool's episode of Comic Capers because Ray's on there talking Black Widow comics with Lilith.
Nice.
Because someone was hosting Into the Night that week. I won't give away his surprise. I don't know if he wants me to give it away, but
Oh yeah. Oops, don't say that. Yeah.
and then I was on with a couple of his guys, like I think in an episode after that one. So yeah, so he may invade over here, but I invaded at least 2 episodes of his podcast. We were even like, we're breaking your toys, Ray. And then on Friday, I'm sure he'll have feedback on the Quantum Zone, whatever Quantum Zone episode goes up. So he'll be on this podcast every day that week that we have a show, except for Mondays because a Batman show on every Monday.
Batman.
Yeah, because me and Lilith are covering Nightfall like issue to issue.
Oh, cool.
Because Bane.
Why not? Yeah.
There we go.
You think darkness is your ally?
Remember the Dark Knight Returns?
You think darkness is your ally?
I'm all over the place. I promote Quantum Zone on the other shows, then I'm over here. I'm promoting Before the Bat. It's nuts. All right. Well, unless anyone else has something else, should we get the Quasar?
You bet.
Let's do it.
Actual Quasar issue.
I'm liking the Quasar crossovers more than the actual Infinity War event.
As it went with our Infinity Gauntlet crossovers too.
Yep. All right, Kona, slap on your skis.
Yes. Old favorite returning.
Are you drunk again, Kona? Are you drunk?
No. Are we started? We talking about the cover? To be or not to be? I'm ready.
Thanos giveth death.
39, right? Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
So is this Thor speaking on the cover? Thanos giveth, Death Urge taketh away.
Maybe. I don't know.
No. It's not the current Thor anyway. I don't think Hercules should be quoted in the cover. Giveth and taketh.
So yes, again, Infinity War crossover. Quasar 39 from October 1992. Mark Grunwald writer, Steve Lytle penciler. That's right, Capullo is gone.
Yes.
But yes, Lytle's good. Candelario and McKenna inkers. Janice Chang letterer, Paul Beckton colorist, Kelly Corvus editor, and Tom DeFalco Thanos in chief.
Nice. He's the Thanos in chief.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Did he only edit like 50% of this issue?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
The other 50% was by the Thanos clone in chief.
Or he just killed with a snap. I don't know.
That's true.
So yes, so this one, to be or not to be, ends where the last issue of Infinity War left off with Thanos holding out the ultimate nullifier to Quasar. With Wolverine holding holding one hand with the other hand for some reason. Looks like he's holding back his own claws. Let me at him.
Yeah, and only one hand has the
Let me at him.
only one hand has claws coming out of it. Yeah.
And what's that look Jean Grey's giving Thanos? Like, really? You didn't ask me? I was start.
That was the Phoenix. Come on, man.
All right. So aboard the scout ship of the World Drainer. I don't know. Isn't it usually World Devourer? For some reason, they're like World Drainer.
Yeah.
Because like World Drainer, just like
Drains worlds of
Devourer,
life.
people like get the picture of him like actually like eating with his mouth, but like World Drainer just sounds like he has like a giant straw and he's just like, you know.
I hope it's not a plastic straw.
Oh, that's right. You can destroy our planet, but don't use a plastic straw. Yes, aboard the scout ship of the World Drainer Galactus, a contingent of Earth heroes has come in hopes of finding a way to vanquish the cosmos-threatening Magus. A weapon has been found that has the power to nullify reality itself. Now, all they need is a volunteer to pull the trigger. All right, who was Thanos?
How steely is your resolve, Quasar?
And this story continues from Infinity War number 4, now
Last
on
episode.
sale, or on sale then, yeah.
Finally tempered.
We shall see. The ultimate nullifier is yours.
And Thanos walks away.
I vowed Quasar would pay for his impertinence. Diddly-hoo.
And that was last issue, which would have been Quasar number 38, which would have been 2 episodes ago. Yes, 2 episodes ago.
It appears I shall not have long to wait before this vow reaches fruition. I know of no entity who has ever activated the nullifier and has not been nullified in the act. Never thought I'd willingly accept a gift. Oh, sorry. Word bubble mashup. Sorry.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, the word bubbles.
I was reading Quasar's mind for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, so Quasar's thinking, never thought I'd willingly accept a gift from Thanos, the Death Worshipper, but better one of us good guys have this thing than old Stone Face. And Cap comes over. Don't do it, Quasar.
And Hercules says, "'Tis not a dare worthy of acceptance."
But it may well be our only way out, as the Thing, Wolverine, Moondragon, and Archangel look on. Just panels of their face. Cap says, "We don't know that. You don't have to use the thing, son. No one here will think the lesser of you for it." Quasar says, "Don't worry, Cap. I'll be careful. Everyone, stand back, please," as he throws up a quantum bubble with himself inside. Cap's like, he used his quantum bands to create a containment dome.
That's the thing. I think that's you, right,
yeah,
Matt?
The thing. The kid probably doesn't want an audience when he commits suicide. And Hercules knocking on the bubble. "Quasar, 'tis Hercules. I've decided 'tis the Prince of Power who should shoulder this burden, not one as inexperienced as you." Quasar.
All right. Are we doing Quasar first or that other panel? Maybe the other panel because
I think Quasar first.
Yeah, the other panel.
Yeah, it's a knocking.
Yeah, because Cap's like, "My prayers are with you, lad. If anyone can pull this off, it's you."
I held the nullifier once. I should have volunteered.
Oh, he
says
held
Johnny
it once.
Storm.
He didn't activate
it. Yeah.
And inside the bubble, see Quasar making a collect call. Epoch. Hey, Cosmic Goddaughter, have you been monitoring all this?
Indeed, I have, Quasar.
So what can you tell me about this cosmic doohickey?
It must be powerful indeed if both Galactus and Thanos fear
That's
its
all you
might.
can tell me? I guess that much.
That's all I can say with certainty for the time being. If you wish, I could research it
Well,
further.
I'm going to want to know something about this thing before I use it. Let me ask you this. Is there any place in the universe that has a whole lot of information gathered together in one place? A library or a museum or something? Yes, Quasar, but we are also social distancing right now.
Yes, there is a repository of knowledge, ancient and modern, in the Beta
Can you give me the
Scorpius
coordinates to get there? Great.
Of
Give me a
course.
few minutes to, hey, I just thought of something. You've been waiting
That's
for
right.
this, yes. I usually don't quantum jump within atmospheres because of the environmental effects. But if I quantum jump from within one of my bubbles, the bad effects will be contained inside it. Why did I never think of this before?
Floop. Floop. That's
So,
awesome.
who is that?
I'm not sure who's saying this.
Yeah.
We'll say it's Archangel. That guy's had nothing to do except being in the background, although he did get one of his own panels earlier. So
It's the
All right, I'll
90s.
take
His
it.
job is to stand
Hey,
there.
yeah,
and
Will. Yeah.
Hey, it suddenly got bright inside Quasar's bubble.
Did the kid just use the ultimate nullifier? He ain't been pointed in the direction of the enemy yet. Mayhap the weapon went off by accident.
Yeah, he's
And
cleaning it and
Wolverine.
went off by
Or
itself.
or the punk snapped under the pressure and aced himself. It's Wolverine. I don't know what accent I was doing. A lot of pressure on me to do 3 different
Canadian,
weird
eh?
accents for that one.
Okay, nice
Yeah.
Canadian accent. Eh? All right.
Yeah, he was from Winnipeg. Nobody knows what they sound like.
All right. So, meanwhile, on the distant planet Skadam, an Earth woman named Holly Steckley, are we sure she's an Earth woman, is sole witness to an event which would affect Quasar profoundly were he to learn of it. His girlfriend has just died. One date. Come on.
Yeah, and this I'm Holly. She's thinking to herself, well, spaceships are shooting down lasers around her. This can't be happening. Please tell me this charred skeleton isn't Kayla Ballantine. I was certain she had the power to blast those alien warships out of the sky. That's why she was kidnapped here in the first place. Some friend I turned out to be. I was the one who told her to go and try it, and such a waste. Why did I even have to accompany her here? Now I have no choice but to pretty much looks like it hits her like right in Kayla's corpse, but I guess we missed. Yeah. Go! And she jumps out of the way. Blast you! Haven't you got enough? Hey, Kayla's skeleton, it's glowing strangely. What's happening to it?
I would have loved to know what she was thinking in that panel when she said, now I have no choice but to.
Sorry,
Yeah,
spoilers.
I don't want to spoil it because Ray doesn't know the secret yet. So would have been nice to know. It would have been nice if we still had Grunwald to ask. All right.
Yeah.
So elsewhere, Quasar come out and back in the real space. Epi, this is it.
Yes, Quasar. The planet Russ. Is
Yes.
that Russ? R-U-S? Yeah.
Yeah.
Planet Russ. Tri-Galaxy Arena Academic Center.
So the planet's named after someone's dad.
I guess.
So he comes flying down. Wow, reminds me of Hala. Remember Hala? The seat of the Empire. The whole world is covered with buildings.
Each major megalopolis is dedicated to the acquisition of and dispensation of different branch of
So where might I
knowledge.
find the library devoted to unbelievably powerful weapons?
I am not certain. Land at the largest building you see, and we can ask for
You
directions
got it.
there.
Looking for a landing. And all these aliens are staring at him. Hello, name's Quasar. Any of you happen to be majoring in Earth languages? And then one. Because I was going to say I can hit the angler button, but that doesn't even look like anglerese.
Yeah, these are just dashes and carrots. You know, occasional backslash.
Yeah,
Backslash forward.
yeah.
That's either the address for the quantumzone.org. See, there's your plug. Or the old mattconan.com.
There you go. Yeah.
So, yes.
Or there he just wants to play a game of Hangman. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get there. All right. So the alien says that, and Quasar says, "Oh, you recognize this as a weapon? Well, I haven't come to use it here. Really, I come in peace, as they say. I need information." And he's thinking they're all scared of me as he tries to hide the nullifier behind his back. Say, Epi.
Now take me to your leader.
Is that lady naked? Oh no. Wait. Oh, no. Say, Epi, I need a little help here. Whoa!
That baby's naked.
Nice sound effect.
Yeah, that's true. Epi, this is a surprise. You almost never come out of your pocket dimension.
I thought it might be useful. Humanoid appears to be the majority of form here. The majority form here, no?
Panel Quasar's eye.
Gentle beings do not feel discomfort. Like yourselves, my companion and I simply seek
Epoch
knowledge.
taking human form. I can't get used to it.
I did little to allay their fears regarding the nullifier, but I was able to scan their minds enough to ascertain that there are information directories inside virtually every
I'll fly
major
us as he
edifice.
takes Epi's hand. And he's thinking, what a place. I'd love to take a decade or so off and try to cram all the learning in my head I could fit. That's
I
what
like
it's
this sensation.
You see anything that looks like a directory?
Ahead. Now release my hand. I wish to try this aerial locomotion by myself.
I wish that's what flying was called. Oh man, I'm taking an aerial locomotive
with
tomorrow.
me.
75% off.
Do the aerial locomotion with me.
You want to be the librarian, Matt?
Shh. Or like a librarian. Shh. Or
yeah.
Excuse me. There is no cutting in line.
Translated from the Urganess.
Ah, yes.
Language.
So I'm guessing Quasar can't understand him, but don't you think the quantum bands could translate? I mean,
apparently we haven't.
Universal
we haven't got
translators
that
on
far
Star
yet,
Trek.
yeah.
Come on, the quantum bands can.
Yeah, well,
I guess. Epoch, tell the man we don't have much time for protocol. The universe is in jeopardy unless I figure out what to do with this weapon. He puts it on the table. He puts it on the counter.
My goodness. You wish to use our facilities? Please fill out these forms and we'll expedite the processing of your use privileges. AKA, I will make you a library card.
I love he slaps a weapon on the counter. He's like, oh, here, I'll give you a library card. And then this next page,
Yeah.
I mean,
Take all of the late fees. You can take this whole bag of dimes.
you're like seeing through this guy's monocle. It almost feel like Quasar's wearing a monocle in that next panel. Just a minute, sir. You don't seem to understand. The entire universe is in danger. I don't have the time to waste filling out.
Here you go. I filled them out for him.
And here is your access disc. You could use it in any room except for the teen library.
Oh, I completely forgot. Kona. Oh,
Call back.
Kona got to play the librarian. Wait a minute. There was no triangles on the here's your access disc. So did he suddenly start speaking English, or did someone's translator start working?
Maybe, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. It looks like he's giving him a USB, which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Or a CD with no hole in the middle. Pretty swift, Epi. Thanks. Now, where do you suppose?
The master data directory is this way, Quasar.
The
and
bubble,
messed up
yeah,
the
the
lettering
bubble's
there.
yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What it says, someone talking to Quasar. All right, and as they get to a computer, appears to be some sort of computer. Is there some sort of instruction booklet somewhere?
No need. I have deciphered it already. Compared to organic intelligences, computer intelligence are
Okay, then
easy
see
to
what you
comprehend.
can find on the ultimate nullifier. There's a big black axe.
Ooh, axe just comes on. Yeah.
Yep.
What? Oh no, death urge.
I am pleased you recognized me, champion of the universe.
I don't even want to know what gravestone you crawled out from out under, because we've seen him way back in issue 2, which was episode 2. Oh my lord, we're on episode 108. He was in episode 2, and then in Cosmos and Collision.
Would it be episode 3?
Collision.
Yeah.
No, because
Was it episode 3? Because isn't the first one just again to know each other one?
Well, but we did talk issue 1, Episode 2 was you and me talking.
Okay.
Issue 2, Kona. Episode 3 was me and Will doing Captain America 379. Don't F with me, Kona. I remember.
Okay, all right. You should have been the librarian, clearly. Okay.
I am the Elder of the Universe, the librarian. Look, I really don't have any time to horse around. Boy, this is ironic, me telling this to you. Look, I really don't have any time to horse around with you just now. The universe, or some fraction thereof, is in jeopardy, and I've got to do my part to save it. Get it? It's in jeopardy.
I get it. What is? I know. Why else would I know? Why else would I be here? You hold the nullifier, a weapon capable of plunging untold expanses of reality into oblivion. I am an agent of oblivion. Consequently, what you do concerns me.
Go on, Quasar. Fight with him if you wish. I'll stay here and research the nullifier for you.
You can always go out and play. I got work to do.
Just
So
yeah,
Quasar
go.
takes
Go.
off and goes,
Go do your thing.
Okay. Got to lead him away from F so he doesn't do more damage. Come and get me, tar face.
Ooh. Call me Tarface. I'm breaking out the skis and the poles. That's right. Putting the axe in the backpack. Such is my destiny. Such is your doom.
But then another cutaway. Meanwhile, in another galaxy, the starship Morning Star receives 2 earthly visitors. 2 earthly visitors.
I think this is the leader guy. I think I'm doing it. Yeah. So I thank you for telling me what you and Quasar did to help the dead Kree, Makari. Issue number 37. What is that?
Something
3 or
like
4 episodes ago.
Yeah. Mrs. Makari? Yeah. Hey, don't that Gus fought? Oh, wait, no. Quasar did all the work. Her and I were just along for the ride.
Come, Makari, we have done as Quasar bade. Now let us quit this spacefaring sepulture. boy, big talk.
Yo, her.
What's hanging out?
Yo, her. Talk to you for a sec in private. Excuse us, Fav. What's the big idea? What's the big hurry to get out of here?
I dislike the ship and its occupants.
You're entitled, but where else would you suggest we wait till Quaze comes back?
And we see a little alien coming up to the leader. I found the next morning site, sir.
Indeed.
At least here there's air flood and a floor to run on. Aren't you even the least bit curious how this mourner culture keeps finding folks to mourn?
Somewhat. No,
it
it's
is in
the
this
Adventurer
galaxy
system in the Milky Way galaxy.
Hey, that's the race of the character that replaces Doctor Strange in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not.
Nice. Good catch.
The Guardians of the Galaxy of the future.
Yeah.
Makari, this is Krugar, one of our listeners.
Hi, say, I was wondering if it would be cool for her and me to hang out with you for a while. Certainly, we would be honored to have...
Lots of pronouns.
Yeah. Certainly, we would be honored to have the companions of the Protector of the Universe. Oh, wait, sorry. It's the little red guy saying that.
Is it?
I'm running all over everyone else's lines being Makari tonight.
Is that the red guy or that? Okay, certainly. We would be
Yes,
honored
the
to
red
have
guy.
the companions of the Protector of the Universe aboard our humble vessel. And her's like, I don't see why anyone Quasar manages to protect gives you one less person to mourn. No.
We do not enjoy our task, her. It is a solemn duty. He said duty.
Oh Lord. What kind of humor is that, Will?
Do the humor.
And how is it you find
On the list of types of humor, it's number 2 on my list.
Oh, nice.
And how is it you find new races to mourn? Listeners like myself can hear the psychic screams of the dying. And you hear such screams now? Yes. And you do nothing to help the dying, or at least try to stop whatever it is that is killing them?
We are not warriors. We are not protectors. We are mourners. Our purpose
Honor?
is to bring
Ha!
honor to
You
those who...
celebrate death in the guise of honoring the dead. As she flies away, we cut back to what is that? Rue?
Back
Russ,
on,
okay.
yeah,
Russ.
Yeah. Now, I assume that in the time that it's taken in the flashback, Death Urge has been engaging with Quasar on a cross-country chase. Cross-country skiing, because he's a skier. All right. You've encountered me twice.
Via aerial locomotion.
Yeah. You've encountered me twice before, Quasar, yet you still persist in the belief you can outrun me?
Well, the urge, the fact that I survived our previous meetings fills me with confidence. I can do so again. And he thinks, snag them, as he throws a quantum anchor around his foot.
This time is different.
Oops. All that did was wreck some real estate. I'll have to go back and repair the damage later.
The ultimate...
See, isn't
nice
that
boy.
taking responsibility?
It's going to go fix that building. I can't wait till that issue. The ultimate nullifier in your possession makes a world of difference.
We see 2 aliens, 1 man, 1 woman, I guess, on the ground. The black one.
Yeah. Savage Dragon et. Yeah.
Yeah, some hairy guy.
The black one pulls weapons from within his body.
Glory him. I am engaged in self-preservation.
And Quasar's thinking, oh, Death Urge pulled out a arrow. He's like, he took out his bow, got a block as the arrow comes flying at his head. Whoa, came at me so fast I couldn't form a quantum shield in time. Managed to deflect the second shaft at least, as he forms like a quantum shield like Captain America's. Okay, the urge, I'll bite. How's the nullifier make this skirmish any different?
Have you not guessed? Using the ultimate nullifier is suicidal. Wielders must be prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice. I am the avatar of self-destruction. Thus, you must submit yourself to...
Submit this! And he chops his head off with a sword. Oh, man. Didn't think that would happen. Oh, I just went at his neck with a quantum sword. I didn't think that was going to happen. I beheaded him as we see Death Urge catch his own head. Well, he wasn't exactly alive, I guess, so I don't think I'm a murderer. And it's not like I had much choice.
And then he hits him in the back with a Death Urge mace, which is the bad guy equivalent of quantum nunchucks, but dialed up a bit. You relinquished your precarious hold on the fragile envelope of your mortality, as he wraps it around his neck. My weapons are made of the midnight in all mortal souls. They are useless, ephemeral as shadow unless you give them power over you. This you have done, Quasar.
Like heck I have. You're just playing mind games.
I have come to help you in your journey into your inner darkness. You claim you are protector of the universe, Quasar, but you fail to see that life itself is an aberration, a random mixture of chemicals and electricity with delusions of grandeur. He impales him with a number of these certain weapons that Quasar has given power to. Oblivion is the universe's preferred state. Yeah, non-sparkly.
Black.
You are so vain That because you are alive, that is what the universe desires. Fa! I am protector of the universe too, Quasar. I protect the universe from the chaotic blight of that aberration called life. Love this monologue.
You're so
It's pretty
vain. You
bad.
probably think the
Yeah.
universe is about you. Back in the Milky Way.
Star jump to the Adventure system implemented. Cloaking field. Engaged.
Is this a Romulan or a Klingon ship?
I don't see no cloak on this thing.
Yeah.
What is the native name for the planet below?
What?
What? Huh? Wow. It would appear the destruction of the Scatamites.
Oh my
is
God!
still
Look at
going
this
on.
panel. That's Worf. That's Worf right there. Come on. Next to the old guy, that's Worf.
Oh wow.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Mutton chop Wharf. Yeah.
You guys want to do some aliens? Because I'll do the her
Sure.
monologue.
All right.
You got it.
Okay. Their dispatchers call themselves the Black Fleet, sir. They appear to be ravagers, plunderers, pirates. How soon before they have finished their cruel work?
Within a
You could still
rotation,
do
according to a
something,
transmission
save
I
lives,
intercepted.
but no. You want them to maximize the loss of life so you'll have more fodder for your precious morning rituals. How can you people stand to live with yourselves? I cannot idly stand by and watch this slaughter. I am going to do something or die in the trying. And if I do die, don't you leeches dare mourn for me. As she flies out of the ship and starts blasting spaceships.
Boom.
And that is an awesome
Yeah.
splash page.
Look at the power.
After a big mic drop moment, too. That was great.
Blasting alien ships in while you're half naked in space. All right.
Yeah.
But well, she said I, not her.
With a pronoun for a name.
Oh Lord. Unknown
That's
to
true.
her on the surface planet below with another of Quasar's acquaintances, one Holly Steckley.
Sorry, I just clicked off the page by accident. We're on page 26, though, right? Or is that 25 is this big splash?
27 now.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Holly Steckley, come on. All right. Wait, oh, this isn't Galactus' ship. Am I missing a page?
It's like top half of the page.
It starts out with. Yeah.
Wait, it starts with Captain America?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm on the digital version. Sorry, Diamond Publishing.
No, it says.
And then I clicked off of it.
No, this page.
The digital numbers of page different. Talk amongst yourselves. Coffee talk. All right. All right. Yes. With Kayla incinerated and her formidable power gone, I don't know how much longer I can last. Though I'm not without some resources myself, the Black Fleet seems intent upon wiping all life off the face of the planet. If only Kayla's boyfriend Quasar knew what had. And then she's, weird lightning bolts, double underlines 12. Oh, Holly, I feel so. Oh, sorry. That's I can't.
Holly, I feel so strange.
And Kayla does not look like herself.
She looks like the Blob's sister.
She looks like the what's that? Yeah, or what? Was it a Clayface in Batman the Animated Series? Yeah,
Yeah.
or mid-transformation Odo from Deep Space Nine.
There you go. Meanwhile, on the
Kayla.
On the planet Russ.
Yeah, Quasar does not look good. I mean, he's got some Death Urge daggers through his wrist, right above the quantum bands in his right hands, through his left biceps, shoulders, back, and Death Urge is just standing on him, ready to drop one last stake somewhere. He looks like he's hit everywhere vital so far. I've beaten you. I've beaten you as I always knew I would. You've always had a refreshing sense of futility about you.
Why are you doing this? If you
It's not wrong.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? Take me now. I won't be able to use the nullifier. And I won't be able to consign it being a far greater power than me to your Master Oblivion.
You misunderstand me, Quasar. I'm not here to kill you. I visit everyone who is seriously contemplating using the nullifier and make sure they understand what it means to be a bearer of nothingness. To dispense the void, one must accept the void in your heart.
No, I refuse.
Then you will fail to activate the nullifier. I think you will succeed. See you on the other side, fellow protector.
Disappearing? He's wrong about the nullifier. I'll find a way to use it without perishing in the process. And soon, Quasar goes back to find Epoch. Epoch, there you are. Well, I sent the Death Urge on his merry way, but not before he put me through the ringer. So what's the scoop on the nullifier?
Data is scanty. No one has recorded who built it. Only some of its past users are known. There is no record of how Galactus came to acquire it. One thing the various sources agree upon, no one who has used it survived the experience. Quasar, I urge you not to use it. I value your continued existence.
Don't worry. I'll be as careful as I know how to be. Now we'd better get back to Galactus' ship.
Quasar, I wish to remain here for the immediate future. Sure. There is much here I can learn.
Well, okay. We'll stay in touch. Yes. And Quasar flies off. Take care, little spudling. And you think, boy, does that feel weird? Epi coming out of her little dimension, taking humanoid form, staying behind on the library world, and then quantum jumps. And back on Galactus' ship. I don't know who's talking.
I assume this is Archangel again.
Okay. Quasar's locked himself inside that bubble for almost an hour now. What can he be doing? Maybe he's not even in there anymore. Maybe he found a way to take a powder.
Wait, another flash of light from inside. Did he activate it?
It would not be advantageous if he had. The enemy we wish to nullify is nowhere in sight.
About this. And meanwhile, in the bubble, Quasar's thinking, made it back so smoothly. I doubt many were aware I'd even gone. Now to figure out the activation sequence, drop my protective dome, and ask Thanos where he wants me to point this baby. You must not miss Infinity War number 5 next episode as Quasar pulls the cosmic trigger. And at Quasar 40, nothingness. And on a related topic, I don't know why I bring it up, but at some point maybe we should record like some new intros for a month of shows coming up. I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, what about the so-and-so? Hey, what about our so-and-so podcast, The Quantum Zone? What about our, podcast? But I was just thinking, like I know her and Makari split up. Quasar doesn't even like meet up with Makari again in this series, does he?
He does. There's the race like in 58.
Yeah, but I don't think Quasar's at that race though.
Makari. Oh, you're right.
Makari's in the book. Makari's in the book, but I don't think Quasar meets up with him ever again.
I think you may be right.
Damn.
He does meet up with her again, doesn't he?
Because he
names her Kismet, right?
What is it? I think it's like another 10
issues
or something.
10 issues or so away. Yeah, when she meets her quote unquote
Well,
fathers.
that's towards the end of the series, but no,
from the
she.
Enclave,
Well,
I
don't
think.
think I should spoil this for Ray, but she has a fight with you know who in 49. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. And gets injured. That's right. I forgot about that.
So yeah, this book goes off in decidedly different directions, especially starting in 2 issues from starting in Quasar 41.
Hey, remind me next Quasar issue, Quasar 40.
Oh, you have what the
to
art?
show you guys the cover.
Oh,
Quasar
awesome.
40.
Nice.
I have the original
Very
art for the
cool.
cover. Yes. Yep, it's one of my. It's one of my.
I'd have some, like original art.
preciouses.
I know. Just when you said that,
My
that's
precious.
expensive stuff.
Luckily, I've been. I started searching for Quasar original art like 20. Oh God, it's over 20 years. It's probably 25 years ago. So it wasn't nearly as expensive then, although I had much less money at the time. So
Yeah.
it was still expensive.
All right, you guys. Hey, I have a surprise for you. We have feedback from Ray. Yes.
What?
Really? That's so awesome.
He's replacing Soshin on this episode. Soshin, come on.
Yeah, Soshin, send us some feedback. All right. Oh, that's right.
And turn right.
All right.
Come on.
So yes, everyone.
Go home.
Oh,
On your couch. Turn
Corona
right on your
humor.
couch. You're
Oh.
probably working from home now.
All right, everyone. Here's your weekly dose of scrawl from Ray from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast, Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast, and the last Tuesday of every month on Ultimate Spider Cast, when me, Ray, and Matt talk Scarlet Spider. You know, the Scarlet Spider Sausage Party. All right, so here we go. All 4 minutes and 46 seconds of Ray from Into the Night. Here we go.
Hey, hello, Will, Matt, and Phil. This is Ray, dropping in some thoughts for Quasar 39, a continuation of a very engaging story. And I do like the premise of Quasar opting to be the one to pull the trigger on the ultimate nullifier. So I like the premise here. Again, a very consistent story here from Matt Grunwald. The art is cool. I mean, I remember Will mentioning that Capullo's art has finished up by now. So Steve Lytle, doing very, very good work here to carry on. And particularly, I like the way he draws Thing. I think he draws a really good Thing. You can see that a few pages, page 4 down on the bottom left. But anyway, a lot happening here. I loved how good on you, Herc. I loved how he said he should be the one to do it, and I reckon Herc could do it. I reckon he can pull the ultimate nullifier. He's immortal, so he can probably come back from it. It is very cool though how Quasar has stepped up, and he's really become one of the huge hitters of the Earth's heroes. So
damn Skippy.
So I'm very interested to see what happens next issue when it says there at the end of this issue that he does pull the cosmic trigger. Anyway, again, Grunwald humor. I loved it. I loved the highlight for me was when they go to that library on Russ, and the librarian asks them to fill out the forms and such. But then even better, Quasar calls him out, but Epoch has already done it. Epoch as a humanoid is pretty cool as well. Surprised me that she decided to stay there in Russ, but I hope we do see a lot still. And of course, the big one, the battle with Death Urge. These are always interesting because this is about the third time that they've faced, and every time Quasar has found it absolutely difficult to overcome Death Urge. I like his design here. It looks like it's been slightly modified. I like the aura that is around him, and plus also the kind of eye design around the eyes, because I believe it was just a black face before. So anyway, that was pretty cool. On the skis, a little corny, but I love how he can kind of just produce weapons from his body. And look, there's the other story here with her going up against, taking issue with the mourners. To me, that was a little less interesting. What was interesting though was Kayla, and seeing her body slowly kind of reanimate. She's become some sort of gloopy, globby mess. I'm so interested to see what develops for her as well. But overall, guys, I've really enjoyed this again. I think I just went through this quite effortlessly. The writing is sublime, and the artwork, is very good considering we have no more Capullo. So, very enjoyable. Let me think if I can think of a question for you guys. Not really. I guess I'm just looking forward to the next chapter in Infinity War and in Quasar to see what happens, and how Quasar is going to point the trigger, I'm assuming, to the Magus. Anyway, can't wait to hear your thoughts as always, and catch ya. So, yeah. Oh, actually, no, one other thing. A bit more of a... Ooh. No, it's all right. I was going to do an accent, but think of one other than a Boston one. Anyway, later. Oh, yeah, actually, big PS. Really appreciated. Watched earlier this morning Matt's wife give a free comedy show, and Matt with a bit of stand-up. Great stuff, Matt, there. Really enjoyed that. Over on Instagram. So a little plug there. Anyone that's keen on some entertainment over Instagram or Facebook, check out Yale and or Matt Kona for some stand up. Anyway, catch you guys. See ya.
Ooh, plugs within plugs. Thanks, Ray. Back to the feedback.
Plugs within. Yeah, thanks, Ray. The skis, I think, were a kind of a call out to the Black Racer from the Jack Kirby Fourth World stuff over at DC.
Man,
because he is Death or whatever.
So, I loved how Ray loved the redesign of Death Urge. So
I thought that was kind of cool.
Should this issue have been how Death Urge got his groove back? I think this is the last appearance we get at Death Urge in this series too, right?
Yeah, I don't think he actually appears again until like Great Lakes Avengers, when they weirdly revive a clone of Maelstrom that decides he doesn't want to kill everything. It's weird. It's a weird appearance. It's very comedic and not. But yeah, Death Urge shows up there, I think, and that's
because at first I was thinking, doesn't he show up
the only
in
other
issue
time
40?
he's ever
But no,
shown
it's
up.
that other personification of death that we love Matt Kona to do, Kid Reaper.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wisecracking sidekicks. Just
So next week we'll be doing Infinity War number 5, followed by Quasar 40. And then following that, Infinity War number 6. And then, boy, I don't know what we're going to do after that, but it's something Marvel. And it's the list. I'm pretty sure the list is on Facebook, so if you would like to know. So yes, Quasar's going to use the nullifier.
Now, in continuity,
I think
that's the only time the nullifier's ever been used, right?
Well, yeah, like Johnny Storm.
I mean, it's been threatened before, but I don't think it's ever actually been used.
They got the nullifier, but Johnny got it. Reed threatened to use it, but he didn't use it.
Now, it was used in the What If with Korvac, right?
Yep.
Doesn't he use it? Which we saw Wandering the Worlds of What If, right? That was
so. Yeah, this might be the only. I think this might be the only time in regular continuity. Yeah. So what happened?
No, I mean something could have happened during Hickman's like Avengers that
Will's like,
that,
but,
who
after my
knows?
time, whatever drove me off.
But
Whatever drove me from Avengers.
After my time on Avengers, yeah. Hey, lots of people liked it. It wasn't for me. There you go.
So yeah, any other thoughts, Matthew Kona?
No, I think it was pretty well summed up. I thought it was fun. It had a little bit of a vacation from the main story. Good crossover issue and good Quasar issue with the Quasar, pretty much Quasar specific villain. And it wasn't your typical ends to a battle with a villain. I love the monologue, Death Urge pontificating, getting real dark. Referring to himself as a protector of the universe was unexpected fun, and yeah, I liked it. I think it was a little. The cover was real cool. It was a little bit false advertising. You thought it might have a little bit more Thanos in it, and it's mostly just his hand. But a little bit of talking in the beginning. Yeah, it's good overall. Like
hand talking, talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand. If the
we got
chins aren't listening.
Oh. All right. So anything else?
Nope.
All right. So yes, next week, Infinity War 5.
I think we're good.
Thank you, Ray, for the feedback and the Matt Kona plug.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So everyone, not just Ray, I'll play multiple I'll play multiple feedbacks. So send your thoughts on, like I said, Infinity War 5 is next. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Find everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. Can kind of call that the repository of knowledge on the planet Russ, but repository of us, not right.
That's right.
And support the sponsors: Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback, and use the Southgate Media Group link to help support the shows. When you're buying your toilet paper and whatever else, because believe it or not, these do cost money to put up. So. Matt Kona, Ray already did your plug, but anything else you want to plug?
He did. Well, I mean, ironically, I have been doing stand-up more often this month while stuck at home because I've been doing it online alone in my room some places. And yeah, Ray was referring to you want to watch my wife do a bit of her one-person show. I opened for her at that. So if you go to Facebook and search Yael Gavish, you can see that. And she's just discovered the TikTok app, and so she's doing those silly things and has roped me into them. I think there's a video that's being published at the time we're recording this, so you guys can check out afterwards. It's very dumb. But she's just doing all the things, the dances that these 14-year-olds are doing, and you can see it. I don't know, but yeah, I'm around. I'm around all the time at Matt Kona, MATTKONA, trying to limit my time online as much as I can while being stuck in the house 23 hours a day. But I'm around. Cheer me up. Give me a weird Star Trek reference. I'm not suppressed, but I mean, I like to be stimulated, so I'm here. Talk to me.
Oh, are you guys dabbing? You said she's doing all the dances.
We haven't done that yet. No, but she did come in during Ray's feedback, and I paused it I muted it for a sec. And she's like, I need help for it. She kept calling them challenges. Like, they're not really challenges. It's just you doing the same videos that everyone else is doing, but whatever. So it's very challenging. It's a very challenging time, is what I'm saying. Worldwide. Yeah.
Hey, you want a Star Trek thing? Go write down all the Ferengi rules of acquisition.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I
lord!
love the rules of acquisition.
You and Yale should do a Star Trek.
I may have ordered the book on Amazon. I have. Well, we'll talk about it off air. We'll talk about this off air, but I have an idea.
Ooh, top secret. All right, Master of the Quantum Zone, Will Allred. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED at Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and probably Instagram. You can also find my self-published comic Diary of Night at diaryofnight.com. And you can find all kinds
And
of
I
cool
will post
stuff
the link
about
when
the Quantum
Rob
Zone
puts
at
it up. The interview,
quantumzone.org.
the quick under 15-minute interview I did with Will, because Rob wanted to do some interviews with creators since all the cons are being canceled. So yeah, I'll put the link up on the Quantum Zone social media when it comes up. Like I said, it's a quickie. What did we do? Like 12. Rob wanted them under 15. I think we did like 12 minutes or something. It's all about Will. So
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's very cool.
And I love how you're like, I think I'm on Instagram.
Me. No.
Yeah, I think you are, because I think I've seen you.
Probably, but whatever. I don't use it.
So
but
yeah.
I'm there.
If you friend Will, if you follow Will Allred on Instagram, don't expect to follow back, because I don't think you are. All right. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Again, join us next time for Infinity War 5, followed by Quasar 40, followed by Infinity War 6, and then it really gets nuts. You want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts.
It's got to be longer. I need a full length one.
Remember, send all your Star Trek memes to @MattKona.
There's some good ones. Hashtag Ferengi Friday.
All your Ferengi porn. All right, everyone.
There's some good ones. No.
And remember, Quantum Zoners, keep it quiet in the library.